Hey there guys, wanted to show you the sun is setting right now. So it's so beautiful. Just wanted to share. Isn't it pretty? Isn't she pretty? On this side it's a little, you can see the sun's going down a little bit more. But it's nothing like it. Never gets old. Hey there guys, it's Mia here. I am so excited. I'm just wrapping up the Giant Experience Master Training for the summer. Was this past weekend. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. What an amazing class of incredible giants. All of the women that came, they were just the perfect group. They all came ready. The power of showing up for yourself. You never know what's going to happen when you do. I'm Mia Redrick, as you know, business and life consultant, and I started my company about 20 years ago, and I've coached hundreds of women personally, and I've helped them to stand in their value and own what's great about them and to package it. So whether, it's a hard skill or a soft skill, I show them how to put their expertise or education and experience into a high-value product, online or offline. And this past weekend just blew me away because by the end of the weekend, each of the women understood how they could take what they had come with and how they could put it in a structure. They had put it in a structure that was packaged, that they could sell what they know for $20,000 to $30,000 or more. And how incredible is that? No hype, guys. Like imagine that you are sitting on a gold mine and you're just with you. And the moment that you decide to really show up for yourself and really just see what's inside of you, packaged properly, you have the ability to change your life. And I'm really passionate about it because for me, 20 years ago, 18 years ago, I made that decision, and I led with a soft skill. And I know a lot of times we think, okay, in order for me to be this six-figure coach or to make millions of dollars in coaching or to sell multi-millions of dollars in coaching, I need to, have this special certification or certain education. Well, I started as a mom coach, and I just started and led with what I knew how to do. And I understand the techniques to package what you do, whether it's a soft skill, whether it's a hard skill, or whether you want to combine those things into a high value structure. All weekend long, it was on fire, where these women learned over the course of 2 days how to package what they do at the highest level and to be the full solution and the only option for people that want them. And when you do that, you're positioned differently. You become the obvious choice. I talk about this all the time, but for years, because for me, that's the reality. I'm not really chasing a million clients. I am looking to work with women who are high-level investors in themselves, who invest in me because they know that I have an amazing track record to help clients be profitable, to package what they do, to understand how to market, to understand how they can sell what they do the very first time and not make those rookie mistakes. So I'm not looking to work with everybody, and you're not looking to work with everyone. I'm looking to work with that person that's serious, that's paying for that result. They come to me, people come to me because they see, I'm not saying I create results and you don't see them, you see the hundreds of testimonials that I have working with people over the course of the years, and it happens over and over and over again in real time. So the reality is there are people that want to work with you because you're great at what you do. And if we just package the thing that you're great at, not just some general niche, what you're a master at, package your mastery. And when we do that the right way, you can stand in your value, charge what you're worth, work with the right people the very first time. And when you learn how to sell, how to communicate with those people, you're not having to convince them. No. Because guess what? They only come to you because of what you know how to do, which is your higher level of expertise. That's the reality. Clients come to me because of that. Women show up every single day saying, I want to work with you because you're the best at this. And you want people to come to you because you're the best at what you do. Sometimes we're so close to our talent and our gifts that we undervalue it. We don't recognize it. We sit on it. And it just bothers me. Okay? You could change your life. You can change your family's life. I personally, I work with women mostly. And I think that when you change your own life, you're in a better position to change the lives of others. And women are really terrific at that. So, but a lot of times we get confused about that and we start thinking, oh, if I invest in myself, I'm taking money away from my family. No, you already know this. Everything you have, you give away. It's true, to the people you love. So you need to give you the very best so that you have more to give, more of you to give. I'm talking about, the power of saying yes to yourself, the power of showing up for yourself. Over the course of 2 days, I watched these women really go from not knowing how to package what they were doing, not having any structure, not understanding how to price what they do, not knowing how to market or where to go to market, not knowing what they should say or do in a high-level sales conversation, selling high-ticket things, because it's the only thing I want to talk about, to understanding those things, feeling empowered. The notes that I received today saying, thank you so much, this was life-changing for me. I want you to feel exactly the same thing. If you've been watching me for a long time, the question is, what questions you have for me? How do you get in the game? Anybody want to know? How do you make that decision for yourself and say, I deserve to change my life? That's the conversation. It's like, how do you do that? Well, you do it by having a decision where you decide that you're no longer going to sit on the sidelines, that you're no longer going to be the person just watching my live, just reading my testimonials and seeing all these women who you're like, I remember when she first got started, and now you watch this woman exponentially be able to grow a business and change her life. Like, listen, the only difference between those people and you is that they said yes to themselves, right? If there are any questions tonight, I just finished up the Giant Experience Master Training, guys. It's a little warm out here. I finished up the Giant Experience Master Training this weekend, and this is my last cohort of the summer. I've ran this Master Training for 5 years. The next one is in September. I've ran it for 5 years. Hundreds of women have gone through it, and they've changed their life. And I'm in the business of changing lives, because I understand that when we as women have true financial freedom, economic power, we make investments in other people, always. But you have to make that investment in yourself. You have to know that you're worth it. So if you're new to checking me out, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm a business and life coach. I started 20 years ago. And you'll see when you go on my page or check out YouTube or go to miaredrick.com, what I have been up to. And I've changed the lives of many women because they've been able to say yes. They've given themselves permission without making excuses. And as a result, they have faced their fears, and they've had the opportunity to get to know themselves in completely different ways because of their yes. Your yes will introduce you to yourself, okay? So right now, if you haven't already gone to my website, go to miaredrick.com. Good evening. Go to miaredrick.com and at a minimum, sign up for my newsletter. If you've been watching the master training over and over again over the last 5 years and haven't come, I don't know why, check it out. Just read the description and see for yourself, like, the kind of results. We've got a 4-hour reel of results. These women have come in with an idea of what they want to package, and I've showed them, turned the lights on and showed them how they can monetize who they are, and not from a place of hustle, but from a place of ease and grace. Being who they are. That's how I built my business, being all of who I am. And I want to see more women do it. If you've been trying to figure out how to package what you do at the highest level, how to price to fully value what you do, like you're great at what you do, but your prices are too low, you're not sure how to charge $2,500 or more per client, you need to be in a masterclass. You need to have a high level of mentorship to learn how to package properly and how to price and understand why your prices are that price, or you won't be able to sell it. You need to know how to position yourself as the obvious choice so your ideal clients come directly to you. You're not chasing people to work with you. People work with you because you create results. And when you understand how to package those, you're unstoppable. I promise you, okay? And also how to have a strategic, consistent sales conversation that isn't salesy. Very important, because if there are no sales in a business, there's no profit and there's no business. Are we clear? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we're clear, right? So I wanted to come over here tonight because I know that typically I usually go and I sit at my desk at the office and I go live, but I did for 2 days I hosted my virtual training, and I'm just really just chilling, sitting on my balcony at my office, and just wanted just to come to you with a personal message, because I want it for you so bad, but you got to want it for you, and you got to show up for yourself, and you got to be able to say yes and figure it out, and you got to find the money, because I will tell you that you and I both know that that $27 thing that you've been investing is not your full solution. There's no one that's looking to solve a problem that's investing a high level problem. Like, you want to hit a $500,000 this year and you invest $27 to do that. You know you're fooling yourself. If you want to understand how to change your life, you've got to invest in a full solution. And part of the magic is when you invest, make an investment you can't walk away from, you show up differently. You do the homework, right? Because of it. If you want to walk a client through or through your own packages that are $5,000 to $10,000, why are you not investing $5,000 or $10,000 yourself? See, how do you walk someone through something you've never gone through? I'm just talking to you guys right from my heart, because you know, I know that the women that have just come to the master training, their lives are going to be changed forever. And I'm excited. I've seen it so many times the last 5 years, hundreds of women, multi-millions of dollars earned as a result of women who have been able to say yes and come to the master training. Their lives have changed forever, whether they decided full-time entrepreneurs, or whether they have supplemented their retirement, or whether they've been able to travel the world, or whether they've been able to leave the U.S. and live in where they want to live and now be able to work remotely. Life-changing stuff, right? And, you know, I'm interested in that. You're a giant in every single way. And the question is, are you showing up like one? That's the question. Are you showing up? For those of you watching, would you say you're showing up like a giant? Or would you say you're showing up like an ant? But it doesn't mean that we can't get that GI back, okay? Like, we're going to get it back. And likely you need mentorship to call you out, to make you right, see all of who you are. You know, I often say there is a layer of money around you, likely that you don't see. And sometimes you have to get in a room with people that can see that for you, and it'll change your life. Anybody ready to change their life, right? So if there are any questions for me, I'm happy to answer any questions while I'm here tonight. I'm so excited. I'm tired. You can hear in my voice, right? Because the master training was 2 8-hour days. I think we went for about 9 hours both days. And at the end of that, you know, obviously your voice sounds a little bit like this, but my heart is full, because watching women change their life, the light coming off her from the very beginning around their value, is something that never gets old for me. And I just want to see it for you as well. So are there any last call, any questions, any comments? Did you guys get value from this live tonight? Like I said, I just wanted to speak from my heart. For those of you who have been on the fence, you know it's time to show up. You know that you can finish this year strong. You know it's time for you to do it. And maybe you've been making excuses. Maybe even that person has been writing me or texting me and saying, Mia, I'm coming, but you haven't come yet. Like it's time. It's time for you to show up for you. The only person that's going to rescue you is you. Okay? Be the example, but for yourself. Okay? And I'm so grateful. Sometimes I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude that this business has been the thing that I started years ago, not knowing if it was going to work, and then having been able to realize, you know, selling over $10 million of coaching. Like, what? Like, I never even thought that was possible when I first got started in my business. Having the opportunity to help other women be able to hit $1 million, or be able to hit their first 10K month, or be able to sell what they do for $2,500 or more, or to figure out what their thing was. You know, you don't have to know your thing. You just need to get around someone that knows how to take what you do and put it in a structure that's valuable, and how to sell it. And if you keep saying, I got to get this right, I got to fine tune this, and before you get things going, you got to get around the heat. You need to get around a mentor that's proven, that has anything that they tell you they do, you can see that they've done it. And we certainly demonstrate that. I mean, I show it all the time, y'all know. And, you know, we have the testimonials. So any questions, comments, thoughts, before I sign out. Any questions for me? Because if there are, I'm here for it. I'll answer any question that you might have for me. Again, I'm Mia Redrick, business and life consultant, and I wanted to come on here tonight just to encourage you, if you haven't checked out my newsletter, miaredrick.com. Check out my newsletter. Check your spam for the very first time to make sure you're getting it. And if you have been watching me for a while and you know about the masterclass and you know the reputation of it, then make sure you check it out. Check it out. Check the masterclass out at miaredrick.com. Or if you're trying to figure out your thing, book a consult, and we can explore what that could be. You know, and it's very valuable to be around someone that can really see in you what maybe you can't see in yourself. I love you. I hope this supports you in some way. I hope you hear what I'm saying and it inspires you to take an action that will change your life, all right? Final call, any questions, any comments? Did you guys get value? Did you get value from me here today? This is my view today and every day, my work view at my office. So I just wanted to share that with you. Coming off the weekend, I'm so pumped, and I'm just excited about supporting more women who are able to say yes to themselves, and who are ready to figure it out, who are investment minded, who have the mindset for change, and who are ready to realize how to stand in their value, all right, and own their gifts, own what's big about you. I love you. I hope you have a great night.